When I come to visit my grandmother, she always tells interesting stories about her youth, about the collective farm, where they lived and worked. And then one day the conversation touched my great-grandmother. When my great-grandmother died, my grandmother went to her cemetery almost every day. And once she just stopped going there. She didn't say anything to anyone. Once she told me what was the matter. One day after work, she, as always, got on the bus and drove to the cemetery. It was midweek, so the cemetery was deserted. It was 6 p.m., the month of August. It's still a very, very long time before sunset. Grandmother came to the grave, began to pull the weeds, grass, paint the fence. My great-grandmother's grave was at the edge of the cemetery. The place was quite popular because the ground was higher than the rest of the cemetery, and in the spring it was not washed away by melt water. So about 40 meters from all the graves there was a lonely overgrown grave with a rickety fence, and behind it was a wasteland. Many black birds constantly flew over the abandoned grave and there was a hum. So, my grandmother is engaged in the ennobling of my great-grandmother's grave. Further from the words of the grandmother.
I paint the fence and suddenly I hear that the hum has died down. I thought to myself, they finally stopped, otherwise my head is already starting to hurt. I paint on and my soul became somehow restless. The silence was very frightening. I turned in the direction of that abandoned grave. I looked, and there was some guy in a black cassock with a hood, and there were wings from behind. Then suddenly he howled. My heart almost stopped. I grab my bag and run, and behind me, I hear the wings flapping. As soon as I ran out of the cemetery, I turned around, and a big black bird was sitting on the fence. Well, I gathered the rest of my strength, and ran to the bus stop. I came home, did not tell anyone.
I believed my grandmother, because when she remembered all this, her face immediately changed, and it was clear that she was really scared.